Mayflower, the story of separation by Jacob Richard, Nate Lockwood, and Jack Jordan.
The Pilgrims started out with two boats, the Mayflower, captained by Christopher Jones, and the Speedwell, captained by William Reynolds. They set sail and departed Southampton, England on August 5th, 1620. A little while after, they got out of harbor, and the Speedwell already had a problem.
Captain, the ship well has a problem.
We're going to have to turn around, moor in Dartmouth, and get it fixed then, and we'll start again.
The second voyage attempt was made on August 22nd, 1620. On this voyage, the two ships got 300 miles out into Atlantic when the captain of the Speedwell, William Reynolds, reported a leak.
You summoned me, Captain.
Yes, Captain Reynolds. I want to report about the status of your ship.
You see, Captain, there's a hole in the port side. I don't think the ship can continue. We'll have to turn back.
Fine. What's the nearest port from here?
You know, Captain, I think there is a port in Plymouth, England, sir.
Well then, to Plymouth it is.
The third voyage attempt was planned for September 6, 1620, but before they embarked, they had a meeting.
I say we forget the Speedwell, and we all go aboard the Mayflower.
There would be no way we could fit all the people on the Mayflower at once.
Aye, we would have to leave some people behind.
I think the Blossom, Ring, and Cushman families are already off the voyage, along with a few more.
Well then, according to my calculations, we should be able to fit all 101 people on the ship.
Aye, Captain. I'll go start transferring supplies from the Speedwell's hold onto the Mayflowers. So they finally left port at Plymouth on September 6, 1620. The Pilgrims were in for a surprise. Disease spread throughout the boat like wildfire, and the worst was yet to come.
Captain, there's a storm outside, and almost everyone's seasick.
Aye, sailor, there is. We're going to have to pull in the sails and wait it out. As for the passengers, we'll find a doctor on board.
The storm finally stopped after a few long, laborious hours. They kept going on their way.
Finally, after 60 days at sea, they finally spotted land.
Captain, we spotted land.
Good work, sailor.
Thank you, sir. After a little while, Captain Jones realized that they were a lot farther north than they had expected, so they decided to make a compact that was made to establish a government and set down the laws for the settlement.
In the name of God, Amen. We whose names are underwritten, the loyal subjects of our dread sovereign Lord, King James, by the grace of God, of Great Britain, France and Ireland King, defender of the faith, etc., having undertaken for the glory of God and advancement of the Christian faith, in honor of our King and country, a voyage to plant the first colony in the northern parts of Virginia, do by these presents solemnly and mutually in the presence of God, and one of another, covenant and combine ourselves together into a civil body politic, for our better ordering and preservation and furtherance of the ends aforesaid, and by virtue hereof to enact, constitute, and frames such just and equal laws, ordinances, acts, constitutions, and offices from time to time shall be thought most to meet and convenient for the general good of the colony, unto which we promise all due submission and obedience. In witness whereof we have hereunder subscribed our names at Cape Cod the 11th of November, in the year of the reign of our sovereign Lord King James of England, France, and Ireland the 18th, and of Scotland the 54th, Anno Domini 1620.
So finally, after 60 days at sea, 60 days of hardships and suffering, they could be on solid ground. Bye.